All right, let's talk about on-the-job training. Whether it's the 200-hour program or the 300-hour program, and we think we're going to incorporate this into the internship program also. On-the-job training is real important at all these programs. Depending on which one you're going to go to, you're either going to have 50 to maybe up to 100 hours of on-the-job training with another licensed 468 inspector. Now, forget all the paperwork that we used to do. Basically, the way we're going to do this is you're going to actually take this phone, and they work on Apple and Android. And basically what we're going to do, we built an app for the phone. You're going to go out there and you're going to put your student ID number in there. You're going to actually put in your last name. You're going to put in your instructor's last name, who's the licensed 468 inspector, what type of inspection it is. You're going to take a couple photographs, very simple to use, and you're going to hit enter. And it's going to record it to our website that you've actually went out and did this job. Now, no worry, if you happen to hit enter twice, we will pick that up. The software picks it up on the other end and deletes one of them. Every quarter, you're going to actually get every 3 months, starting with January 1st, every 3 months, you're going to actually get a report from us of how many hours you actually have. And we're going to build on this until you get the required number that you need. We suggest that you get at least 10% more than you need. That way, if we got to throw out one or two here, it works. Okay. Now, what can you do for on-the-job training? Well, the board give us a lot of latitude here, and basically, as long as you go out with a 468 inspectors, and include your time for basically talking about the job, looking at the code section, writing up the report, and all of that, because all this is on-the-job training. If you get And there is no requirements that you got to do so many footers or foundations or roofing inspections or any like this, or electrical rough-ins or whatever. Whatever trade, just make sure it stays in your trade. That's the biggest thing that we want you to do. Now, one of the more important things, I think, is can you do other things besides inspection? Well, yes, you can, because you might be cross-training as a plan reviewer. And a lot of your time might be doing plan reviews with another 468 inspector, 468 plan reviewer in the office. Or if it's a rainy day like today, go in there and sit down and get your cross-training that way. There's one other way you can get some cross-training hours. We're going to limit this just a little bit. If you got to sit down and talk about Florida product approvals, or ES reports, or some other manufacturer stuff, we want to add that in as cross-training also. You're going to have to give us a description of what it is. You're going to have to take some photos of the paperwork, and we're going to limit this to about 10% of your cross-training hours. So if you're required to get 50 hours or let's say 70 hours for cross-training, then you can have about 7 hours of this looking at product information, all that, with another certified inspector. Once you finish all your cross-training, and once you finish your classroom, and hopefully you'll finish your taking the exams, then you're going to send us a request, and we've all got this laid out on the website in a nice format. You're going to send us a request for all your closeout papers. We're going to actually do the Excel spreadsheet, because that's why we track this, and we're going to send you a report on how many hours you have, then we're going to send you another report by instructor. The instructors are going to have to sign and notarize they actually did it. You're going to have to sign and notarize you did it. You send all that information back to us with the BCAB1 form that comes off their website, filled out. We're going to scrutinize the BCAB1 form because we don't want the board to get it and there'd be one box not checked or something like that. Never hurts for somebody else to look over it. We're going to send it back to you, and you're going to send it all off to the state. Once the state gets it, it could be up to 2 months before they review it. They have to wait on their next meeting. If you wait to the week before, it's not getting in that meeting. It's going to have to be there at least 3 or 4 weeks. So it's going to be maybe 2 to 3 months before you actually know that you actually got through the whole system. We've met with the board. We've found out that all the paperwork works as long as we streamline it the best we can. Thank you, and we'll see you again later.